Super Movie Ninja! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another review of Super Movie Ninja! And before I get into today's video, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notifications bell so you never miss a video. You know, I said yesterday in my freelance movie review that I would make a Vin Diesel Fast and Furious edit. Well, I did, so make sure after this, go check that video out. So, if you haven't read the thumbnail or the title, you wouldn't know what we're reviewing today. So I'll tell you what we're reviewing today. Killers of the Flower Moon. Before I get into this video, this is a very complex movie overall, and there's a lot to discuss in this video. So bear with me if this takes a while, but there's really a lot of stuff to discuss with this movie. And before I say what I thought about the movie and everything, I thought this movie was absolutely great. I thought this movie was, when it comes to great movies, it's almost perfection. And I really mean just perfection in general. So, before I say anything, I recommend you see this movie. But, you know, if this is not something you want to see, you shouldn't. Because this is definitely for someone who's ready to really think and ponder a lot of questions on what if, necessarily. So this movie does ponder a lot of questions. So if you go into this movie, go in with very open mind and very ready mind. So that's what I have to say. Just give me a second right here. I'm just gonna do something real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. So, just to make a joke for a second too, any world history teacher, or history teacher in general, if you want to give a good history lesson, and hopefully get your students engaged, you can take your students to this, because you can teach a whole history lesson with this movie. So, keep in mind, world history teachers, you can. So, first, let's get into the plot. Now, this plot is, it's a very interesting plot. And with a lot of movies, they don't have enough of a plot to justify a 3-hour and 27-minute runtime. This movie, though, it has enough plot to justify a 3-hour and 27-minute runtime, and if the director knew, aka Martin Scorsese, knew that people would watch an even longer movie, he probably has enough plot there to even justify a 4-hour movie. And because you could technically go deeper here with what Leonardo DiCaprio's character is doing from Robert De Niro. You could really go a lot deep into here with this, which makes for a very interesting movie, because if there's things you don't understand, you can fill it in yourself, which makes for a fun puzzle movie even, in fact. Not really like a puzzle movie, but you get what I mean. If there's things you don't know but you want to know more about, you can connect the pieces together in your mind or just look it up on Google. Now, like I said, it really can justify this one time, and I like about this movie, because there wasn't necessarily a part in this movie I was bored with. I think everything was very well done, and what I like about this movie is everything from the beginning mattered at the end. where it says what happened to all of the characters and what happened to all of these people. Everything in this movie was just perfection in a way. So it just, everything that we learned from this beginning and the middle and the end was all justified and put together by the end of the runtime. Then let's talk about the performances just for a brief moment. Now, obviously for me it was a great deal to see Brendan Fraser. Even if he was in a small part, he was still in this movie, and Brendan Fraser being my favorite actor, he really does do a great thing for me. As he is my favorite actor, it's a very big joy for me to see him in this movie. So I'm glad Martin Scorsese took that choice and put Brendan Fraser, even if it's in a small role, in it. But let's go to the real performances. Now, personally, in my opinion, I think Leonardo DiCaprio did do the best performance in this movie. I am not a Leonardo DiCaprio fan myself, but Leonardo DiCaprio still, I'm not a Leonardo DiCaprio fan, but Leonardo DiCaprio is a very capable director. I mean, not director, actor. Leonardo DiCaprio is a very capable actor, and he can do a decent enough job as an actor. Now, one of my favorite movies is Inception. I watched it, seems kind of like The Matrix in a way. He's good in it. Christopher Nolan's great for his Inception. But let's get out of Inception. That's a whole nother movie for a whole nother video. So I think Leonardo DiCaprio did the best performance because, one, you could tell he had to change his voice to make it sound like more of a country person who doesn't have the best intellectual abilities, you can tell. And Robert De Niro definitely did a good performance. He doesn't seem like the old man who can hardly remember his name. He did a great performance himself, but I choose Leonardo DiCaprio just because I really see him getting into character with this. Then you got the person who played Molly. Don't know that person's name, but pretty good performance, I guess, too. But really, the main characters are the best performances, and it really goes deep in with his uncle, which is Robert De Niro being a very bad man and stuff. Not to spoil anything for you, but there's just some things that really take you by a shock in this movie. And Martin Scorsese is naturally a very capable director, and share something with you guys. One day, I plan to be a film director, and when I do, I'm definitely gonna take a lot of this inspiration from directors like Martin Scorsese, because Martin Scorsese is just such a capable director that really any director can take a layer from Martin Scorsese to learn. And you can really tell in this movie through the directional style. And I'm a guy who really loves Western movies. Good, Bad, Ugly, personally one of my favorite movies, period. And really just does do a great job directing this movie and give an old 1920s Western and gangster vibe at the same time. So it's a gangster Western drama in a way, but it very well mashes these genres together. And like I said, there's a lot to talk about with this movie that is just perfectly layered. But without spoiling anything for you, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notifications bell so you never miss a video. The goal now is to get to 50 subscribers. We already gained a new subscriber today with 44 subscribers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Without further ado, Super Movie Ninja is out!